is sponsored by Springfield Clinic.
Joining us this Wellness Wednesday is Eric High, MD of Springfield Clinic General Surgery, and today we're talking about advanced hernia procedures. So, doctor, let's get into it. What are some of the symptoms that people say, hey, this might be a hernia?
Classically, the most common symptom is pain, discomfort, and or a bulge, right? Something sticking out that they feel it looks abnormal sometime when they're taking a shower or changing their clothes or whatever. They just know something that looks different.
Yeah, and obviously hernia surgery is something that has made some huge advancements here recently. What are some of the things that now you're able to do that you weren't able to do even just 10, 15 years ago?
This particular field has really, as you said, exploded really in the last 10 years. I've been in practice 13 years. I've been, my 5 years of residency. There are things I'm doing now that I never even got trained to do as a resident. There's been a group of people that have kind of gotten together and really made this the forefront of what they do. And so when I was a resident and first coming out of training, I could do one of two things. And now I can do upwards of 10 to 15 different procedures for hernias,
wow,
which has really advanced the technology, the options we give to people, and overall improve their quality of life.
Now, why would someone need to get this taken care of? Why not just say, oh, that's not a big deal, or, obviously come on in and get it looked at?
You can, right? You can say it's no big deal, and there are different kinds of hernia, and it really kind of depends on what your symptoms are. So if you're having a little bit of pain, discomfort, but it's not really limiting your quality of life, you don't have to, but it's always good to at least have it evaluated and checked out. But the big thing we're trying to prevent is enlargement of the hernia or complications that occur with the hernia, which can be life-threatening. So we want to get those addressed before that happens.
Now, obviously, one of the things that people get scared about is that recovery process, but even that is evolving as technology is getting better too, right?
It has. For the most part, most hernia operations, for the, again, if you're taking it a blanket look, within a month, you're back to doing most normal activities. We used to do things that were open, big surgeries. Now with the robotic platform and some of the stuff I do, I can do really complex hernias and they can go home the same day, which has really revolutionized what we do for patients.
Yeah, that's completely unique. And again, as you said, really changing here over the last 10 to 15 years. All right, doctor, for our viewers out there, if they are maybe experiencing some symptoms, they think maybe I have a hernia, or maybe they know they've had a hernia and just haven't gotten it looked at, but maybe now they're thinking it's time. Where can they go find more information and start this conversation?
Our website is always a good place to start. I've got 7 partners and we all kind of do hernias, but the biggest part is if you have a hernia that you haven't had looked at, talk to your primary care, right? That's the first stage. Get it looked at, get it evaluated. They will refer you out to wherever they feel comfortable with, but for the most part, you can find me or anybody in my group on our website and get access to it.
Doctor, we really appreciate your time. Thank you so much for joining us here for this Wellness Wednesday.
Thanks for watching. Stick around by subscribing today and don't miss a single video.